tell you what, I do enjoy a close shave, that I do. So's the missus, that she does, yeah. Hang on. What the heck? She didn't tell me I had a bed. Well, this feckin' thing don't work. No, and why is that? Well, it's because the batteries are shot. And I have actually replaced them before. The old NiCads that was in this Philishave. Now, I've already taken the 2 screws out, and you've got one behind the trimmer there, and we've got one just at the bottom here. And this was quite an expensive razor in its time, but, you know, we probably get something for a quarter the price now. But when I take it off the back here, I found that the 2 side grippy things, which were rubber, well, they've gone like this gooey, like horrible and sticky. What is it with this rubbery stuff? It goes all horrible. It's gone all soft. So I'll probably remove that. But I'm going to install 2 new batteries in it. Now, I should really ordered a 2.4 volt battery pack. That'd be the sensible thing to do, but I didn't. No, I had these, you see, which I actually ordered for one of my old phone handsets in the house. So, yeah, the wireless phone handsets, cordless. So I thought, I'll use a couple of them, all right? The only thing is they can be a bugger to solder. I'm hoping it's all going to be good. But I've done it before. Look at that mess of that. Yeah, I want to make a slightly better job than that this time. Yeah, because it's embarrassing. I suppose last time, no one was going to see it until now. Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove the old pack. We're going to make up a new pack. I haven't got any heat shrink that big. I've got plenty of heat shrink. Alright, I haven't got any tubes big enough to heat shrink the 2 batteries together. So what I'm going to use, I'm just going to use hot melt glue. And some black hot melt glue is all I'm going to do. No one's going to see it apart from you, you know. And I've got my overhead camera over here, so we're going to put it onto that. So first of all, we are going to dismantle what we have here already. Oh my God, the state of it. Oh, it's so embarrassing. Don't look too closely, whatever you do. So first of all, I want to remove this little nylon piece here, which I think just pops out there, I think. Oh, there you go. Some sort of retainer, yeah, or something. I put it in my pot over here. I've already removed the razory bit, and these 2 bits there, and these are the screws. All right, and we got this, like, this thing, which is also deteriorated. It's a bit of foam. I think it's for sound deadening off the motor. Right, and I hope that it's actually still working. So I might do it with put new batteries in there, and then there might be a problem with the motor. I don't think so. I think it's the actual battery because they're swollen. These 2 cells are swollen. And looking at it, all I did was I soldered them together and wrapped a load of insulation tape around them. I must have done that ages ago. Absolutely ages ago. Why did I make such a mess of that? So we want to remove this as well. It should just pop out. Yep. It's another little retainer. And now we've got the pack itself, if you can call it that. So I'll grab a knife and cut through this insulation tape. What a mess. Oh, it's so embarrassing. Okay. We're basically going to do the same again, but I'm not using insulation tape, electrical tape. Oh, that one goes up top. My God, stay as batteries. Crikey. See, what's happened is I just, it stopped working a few years ago, and I just decided not to, well, I just chucked it in a drawer probably. I generally wet shave when I was shaving, so, yeah. I actually like shaving with a cutthroat, that's what I generally shave with. But these days, as you can tell, I don't shave at all, because I've got a beard, yeah. Alright, so there's 2 little wires that come off here on the side of that battery. And what I could do with doing is disconnecting them. So I've turned on the soldering iron. That will heat up reasonably quickly. And then we will desolder those 2 there, then remove that pack and dispose of it sensibly. But before I do that, I want to make sure I got it the right way round regarding the actual connections. I'm looking at it, see, that's the negative, just there, and that side here is the positive. Alright, it's not very positive at the moment, is it? No. So, what is it marked on here, which way end it is? Yep, it is. says positive there, so that's good. I ain't got what. Otherwise, I'd mark the actual thing ready to go. Now, it's nearly hot enough, the old soldering. Oh, I've got a bit of a curl in my wires. Got old curly wire. I don't want curly wire, no. Alright, let's get something to solder out of the way with. Once it's hot. This is like a little vacuum pump. If you press it in, look, then it sucks. Like that. Yeah? So it should suck a little bit of solder inside it then. Hopefully. So, try not to melt the actual casing of the Razer itself. Oh, it's already melting. That's a good sign. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Come on. I think we need to re-tin this soldering iron. So the battery's behaving like a big heat sink. So it's 480 degrees at the moment. It could do a bit hotter, really. Let's make it a little bit hotter. Stop moving. I've got to put in the vice. Alright, did it do it? Nearly. Let's take most of the solder out of the way. There you go, that's one side off. Let's just. For some reason, this side is a bit more of a heat sink, this side, for some reason. Ba-bum-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba. I'm very confident the battery's shot. For some reason, I can't get hot enough. On this one. Why is that, I wonder? I do have a bigger solder on. Let's have a look at that. Why is it resisting? Put a bit of flux on, I suppose. Might help. Battery's behaving like a big heat sink. That's why I've got a bit of a problem here. It's definitely hot. Crikey, it's really causing a bit of grief. Now I might use a lower temperature solder next time. I think I must use my 100-watt iron to do this. Still at 480 degrees. Still what I know, does it? Might just see if I can just cut it off. Not through the wire, but through the actual solder behind the wire. If that's possible. Strange though, isn't it? If I had free hands, 3 sets of fingers, I would use my sucky device as I'm trying to pull it at the same time. Sounds wrong, doesn't it? Why is that not melting? Oh, there you go, done it. It melted in the end. So I don't know why that wasn't melted. I think it must be a massive heatsink. Well, that's the old battery. And that's the second old battery, because these are literally just AAAs, just all the old AAAs, and these ones were, what milliamp? These 600s. Oh, no, they're thousands. They're 1000 milliamp. Oh, it's just. I know the original pack was only about 300 milliamp or something like that, 300 or 600 milliamp. These are 1000. So anyway, they're trash. All right, there's nothing coming out of them whatsoever. So they are trash. And I've got these new ones, right? So first of all, I'm going to prepare the pack. Prepare the pack. Make sure it's clean around here. Nothing nasty there, is there? No. That should be a bit better. So what I'll do is I'll tin these ends again. Make sure that they're clean. Solder for that. Do 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 do. Just get into that little bit. Do 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 do. There is a bit of verdigris going on some of these copper components I see. So I won't be surprised there's been a bit of moisture in there as well, which isn't very good. Okay. So just pre-tin, so when I do make the pack up and slide the pack back in, it'll be easier to solder it together. I hope. Alright, so we've got a couple of these batteries. So I'll make sure I've got charge in them. That'd been ready. I should have pre-charged them, shouldn't I? I imagine they have got some charge in them. If they haven't, that's a bit dodgy. Right. We have my meter. Just here. Right, I made a little stand for it. You know my little stand? It's got little wire holes at the top as well. And then I can just put them in there like that. I was getting sick and tired of getting caught up with bits of wire. It's really annoying. Alright. 1.295, that's good. So it's actually they're already charged up. That's good. So let's turn that off. Yeah, so let me show you that. So got these two little things there, so I can dangle my wires over the top of there, so not hanging around everywhere. And then I've got holes in my front. You know, I take it off if I want to, you know. It's just simple, just makes my bench a bit easier to work with. So now I've got this little battery pack, and I've got to make sure I'm doing it the right way round. And I know that's positive this side, so I know it's got to go that way and then that way. Alright? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a glue gun. This one is by Beal, and it's a battery or cordless glue gun, so I can just turn that on. Let that heat up. Move that out of the way for a minute. And let's just not solder them. I will be soldering them together, but I'm just going to glue the two batteries together. Right, that's what I'm going to do there. So I'm going to put a little bit down the middle there. Stop moving. The batteries are quite cold, so I've got to be careful they don't get on the carpet. Actually, no, I'll get glue on there on my mat. Right, doesn't actually matter actually, because I can actually turn it around anyway. Well, it's that way around. So what we do is I'm just going to put some glue on there and glue the two batteries together. That cool down. I will do the other side as well. Yeah, it's all gooey black stuff. squeeze, make sure I've got more cover. And like I say, normally you'd have a heat shrink around it, but I ain't got any. So you'd hold the batteries together. So I'm literally just gluing them together. Sticking my finger. And then squishing it down. It's not cold yet. So like normally what you would do, you'd grab on these heat shrink tubes, which I've run out of, and you slide it into the tube like that, and then you'll just literally heat it up, and then it'll be a sealed pack. But you know, it's glued them together. And this black glue, hot melt glue, is actually really good. It sticks. It's good on wood as well. Sticks like crazy. I mean, to the point that it rips the fibres off the wood. I was really impressed. But yeah, that's well on together there, isn't it? Yeah, good. So I won't worry about putting any more on for the moment. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to attempt to put a wire across there. But first of all, I need to tin it. I need to tin the ends of the battery. All right, I know there's a bit of reflection on there, isn't there? Oh, it's around there, that's better. When you just touch it, I'm not trying to squeeze the batteries to hell. It won't do them any good whatsoever. Probably explode on me or something stupid. Oh, it's all good fun. I'm going to grab a little where are they? There. Are they over there? Nope. Just want a little diamond. Oh, there they are. Little diamond hit thing there. And what we'll do is just going to polish off some of that chrome. Use a bit of sandpaper if you like, you know, a bit of emery board or something. Literally just make sure I've got a nice surface. I've got to tin them first before I attempt to put a wire on on it. So I'm going to grab spatula, that'll do. I'm not going to let it get hot, so this is flux, but this is a hot flux. Right. So, Rosen flux. What the flux does, it cleans. Then we're going to tin the ends. I'm using a low temperature solder. Hopefully we can. You need to make sure you've got good coverage. Otherwise, it will fall off. Now, what I need to get myself, this side is so much. It's got so much more. What's the word? Surface area. It's harder to. On this. Oh, that's on. And that's on there. That's good. So that's tinned. So I need to find a suitable piece of wire so I can stretch across it. I'm trying to find a piece of wire. A suitable piece of wire. That'll probably do. It's only little amberage stuff, so it doesn't need to be particularly big. Now, I'm not going to cut this to length yet, this piece of wire. I'm going to keep it long, because what I want is to make sure I've got something to hold on to, and then I'll cut it off once it's soldered on. Right, so we've got this piece of wire here, just around that way. We've got our Rosen there, we've got some solder there. I could actually take that out of there if I wanted to, and just put that in. Oh, come back here, you. Oh, I do love playing about with a bit of soldering. When I did my technology at school, I made it was an electronic project and I was into photography, and I made a infrared switch, and the idea was that if an insect ran across it, it would trigger. There you go. That's sold. That's tinned, I should say. This Rosen flux is so much better to work with to use for things that are difficult to solder, such as this. Right. So that's tinned across there. So now I'm going to grab my piece of wire that's pre-tinned. Get a little bit of flux on there again. I should be able to just melt that into there. Come on. Come on, you. You can do it. Yep, that's on there. Nice one. Solder. A little bit of solder. This is what we call solder, so it's also got flux in it. But could do with a hot iron for this, because it's cooling down quicker than the iron can heat the solder. I think we're there though. And on there, let's just make sure we've got enough on there. This is a bit screwed up. I need to unwind this solder. Yeah, there we go. I think that's good enough on that end. And I'm just going to clip the wires off. So if I put the meter on there now, that should register around 2.4, 2.5 volts. Alright, like so, something like that. Yeah, that'll do. It's not dry. It's not a dry joint. So I'll grab my meter again. Let's just make sure the pack is now. I know this is a bit of a bodge. I know it's not 100% correct. I know people can say, "Hey, don't do that. Why don't you just buy a battery pack?" Leave in the comments down below. Yeah, 2.597 volts. So the pack is working. Okay, so that's good. That's a good sign. Oh, I do love to tinker. Oh, that I do. So we've now got a pack, but I also need to tin these ends as well, so they're ready. Otherwise, I'm going to be fiddling and farting about trying to solder it when it's actually quite hard to solder anyway. I'll use that on there. You know, this is basically a diamond sharpener. It's quite fine. You can use diamond files. You could use a bit of sandpaper or emery paper, or wet and dry paper, whatever, without the water, obviously. But I'm just basically trying to make sure there's no grease on there or anything like that, or residue. Make sure it can actually connect easy to the to the device, to the razor. Then maybe then I can have a shave. Oh dear, the missus she'll be so happy. She will so happy. Right, here we go. I won't be demonstrating the shave because I'm not actually going to have a shave. Okay, because I've got a beard and I actually quite like my beard. Oh, bit of a flux. I might make a little holder for that flux because it's the pot's too light. Because it's too light. Yeah, that's doing it. That's on. That's fluxed and soldered. That's good. This one there. We'll have a little holder for it, so like for instance, it'll stay put. That's on there, and that's on. Let's double make sure it's doubly good. That's on there. That's cool. Right, so now we have got to do the actual laser. We are going to install the battery pack. It's really easy to do, really, isn't it? It's not difficult. Providing the razor itself isn't broken. I hope not. So resistor, what's going on with that resistor there? I've got my little loop head. Let's have a look, see if there's anything nasty going on. Not really. There's a residue, some crap, and there's a foam from that foam thing. That's the sound. No, the resistant burnt out. I just steamed up my loop. It's gone steamy. Come on, clear. That's nearly it. I think that's fine. Right, so we've got this little terminal there and this little one here. Both I've already sort of like tinned them. That one's not that brilliant on that side. Now, if you overheat the wires, you could potentially have a situation where the copper goes weird, if that makes any sense. Now, that's the positive and that's the negative. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place that in there like so. I've got to try and solder those two on there very, very carefully. I just realised there's this resistor thing here, or whatever it is, right in the middle of the two batteries. So what I could do with doing, obviously it allowed it to go in before. Oh, that's annoying. I'll have to remove a little bit of that out of the middle. You could do it with a solid line actually. No, I've got no to make it dirty. Yeah, there's a resistor underneath it, which is seems a strange place to put the resistor, but you know, because if you were using a battery pack with in a heat shrink, you wouldn't have, could be stretched over the two batteries. You wouldn't have the space for that resistor. Seems a bit odd. A little bit further back. Like that, and then like that. Still plenty of glue on it. I'll try not to cut myself while I'm making the video. Be a good idea, wouldn't it? I should have done this live, that's what I should have done. It wouldn't matter if the video's long then, would it? That's it, that's on there. I think that'll do. Oh, you idiot, I went the wrong way. Oh dear. What am I like? I do like this black hot melt glue, that's really good stuff. Especially for this job, it works really well. Okay. That's better. Right, so I could put a little blob of glue in there to hold it into place, which might make some sense, or not. Okay. But why it looks really thin. No. Oh. It just started working. I didn't start. I turned it on, have I? How did I turn it on like that? I just literally started working. It started turning on me. Got maybe jump. It should stop. Okay, it stopped. That was weird. How come that's still working? So that's on. So the battery pack's obviously working, so you can see it moving. Oh, that's right, that's turning off now. That's what was going on there. So I think it's going to work. It's going to work. Now I've got to try and solder that onto there. There's my flux. Do you know what I might do? Actually, I will use hot melt. I'm just holding in place. I have carpal tunnel syndrome, okay, and I find it really hard to hold things. It hurts my hands, and also I've had I've got fibromyalgia. Don't bloody hell, but it all causes me a little bit of jip. So when I'm trying to hold things up, I get like pain in my hands and stuff. So I'm just gonna put a little blob on there. Turn this on first. Should I turn it on? That's a good idea, isn't it? Only a little bit just to hold. I don't want rocking about inside, but also I don't want to have it so I can't remove it again, or it becomes a real headache to get to remove. So just put a little bit on the side there, and a little bit on the side there. I can just hold it into place. Make sure it's close enough to the terminals, which it is now. Okay. Alright, I think this should be further over. There you go. Put a little blob in there. And then a little blob on the other side. No, so not too much, because then I won't be able to remove that in the future. Nearly there. Just wait for the cool down. Okay. Should be a little bit easier now. Because if I can prop that up. I should have magnified glasses on, really. I'm just going to prop that up on there like that. So I can actually access some solder at the same time. I think I need to spend some time untying these knots in this solder. I do have a roller solder I could use, I suppose. Might make more sense. You know, I'm not sensible. Just trying to make sure I got right to the bottom, because it's a bit thin at the top of the wire was. That's it. Now there's one on the other side. I've got these little hook tools here. I got these from Action here in France, which is like one of them, I don't know what you call it. It's just like it's got an everything type store. Oh my god, it's doing it again. Right. You're not supposed to be working yet. That's strange, isn't it? But it is. See what happens. Right. They're quite handy just to pull things about. So just put a bit of that on there. There we go. So we get this next one. Oh, that's soldered nicely, that side is. Surprisingly. But, you know, if you tin everything as you go, it does make life a lot easier. So that one soldered nicely. That one was a bit of a pig, this side was. But it's done it. And it charges from the bottom here. Don't know why it's showing the light on. Oh, I know why, because it hasn't got much charge in it and he's charging up. That's why it's the light's on the top, bottom there, and that's flashing at the bottom there. So if that was back on there like so, then it just leaves me to put it all back together, doesn't it? Hardly any power in a minute. It's charging. That's good. That's good. I think it is anyway. So things I want to do, I'm going to put another couple of blobs of glue in there so it don't move about too much. But not so much. Oh, crikey. Got a blob on there. that's in. Had a bit of an accident there. That's good, this one. That'll do it. That'll stop from moving about. Now, this, what am I do with this? Right, we've got what I'm probably going to use for that. Sort that out. There was a bit of foam on there. Well, I ain't got a bit of foam to put on there unless I nick a sponge. What I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to use a piece of, move this out of the way. I've got some felt I could use. I did have some felt somewhere. Oh, there. So I could glue a bit of that on there. Just turn that back on again. Get another glue stick as well. Just put the glue stick in there. I'm not going to be too fussed with this, but it needs something on there. So I'm going to just wrap that around there. That just, I think it'll deaden the sound a bit from the motor. So make sure it's around there like so. I'll take off 1/2 inch off that. I'll do that. Just do it with these scissors. Put 12 mil off there. Right, I think that'll do. So I'll stick that back on. I don't know what this rest of this actually does. I'll leave it in just in case it is sort of like a dust thing. I'm guessing. Right, stick it on there. Yeah, I'll leave that in there. And I'll just grab this. Sort of. Before I get carried away with that, I will double check the case still goes together with that on it. Because it'll be really annoying if it doesn't. Oh. Yep, that does. Oh, I think it does. Or is it causing problems? Nope, that's all right. Oh, I see how it works. It holds the motor into place. Right, so that's good. That's fine. If I just stop the motor from wiggling about. Let's put this frozen flux out of the way there, and the solder out of the way, because I'm kind of done with the solder now, aren't I? Right. But we've got these two weird things. Look at the state of them. Why don't we clean that off there? I've got some. Got a tool here for it's not sharp, it's literally for mobile phones and stuff. It's quite thick. What if I do? It's not sticky at the bottom, it's just sticky on the top. Maybe just slice the top off and then leave it. Yeah, it's a top set. It's like a layer on the top that's really, really gooey. Looks like it needs some caniston. What have we got over here? I've got some alcohol. Let's see if that helps at all. Does that clean it? Oh, it does actually. Oh, yeah. Ideally, I need to. It'd be quite nice. I'm not doing it now, but to find something I can stick onto it. So to remove everything, all the goo off there, find something else that'll go on. So maybe I can get some sticky back rubber or something. Yeah, it's not brilliant, but it's better than it was. I was literally sticking to my fingers. So this is not sticky now. I've got the other one here as well. It's not an ideal solution. As you can see, look at that. It's weird. It's mainly on the surface. God, that one's really bad. That one was. No, it's still sticky. Oh my God, what do I do with that? I think this is actually quite. These are quite thin, but What options have I got? Can I just remove it all? Is that? Can I do that? Just leave it like that? No, it's... Yeah, I think I will, because that is so nasty. Ah, it feels all horrible. Oh my Gideon! It feels yucky. Don't like it. No, I don't like it. Let's remove it. Crumbs. Let's get rid of it all. Look at that. It's nasty. It's nasty. I've got another channel called Wally Brian. It's a woodworking channel. And we'll upload videos on there irregular. I have had a bit of time off uploading on this. So I'm trying to get a bit of kickstart again. So if you want to check out our other channel, Wally Brian, I do woodworking type tips and tricks on there. Oh, crumbs. This is so gooey. Oh my god. Don't feel nice. Doesn't feel. It feels better now. It feels better just to get it off. A bit of wet and dry on there, make it look better, so it's all the same. But I'm not going to worry about that at the moment. Just want to clean up so I get back together again for the video. Is there any more left on there? I think I got it all. Oh, a wire brush. Well, that gives a texture. Well, it's better than having the sticky side. I got that one now. So that's kind of what it's going to be like instead of this yuck. It's an old razor. I'm not that worried, Should I get it wrapped? Yeah. Should I have it? Get like film wrapped. Where they do the cars and stuff. Auto wrapped. Look at that. It's nasty. So I'll find the cable up for it and see if I can put it on charge. Oh, no, I've got the cable. It's in the box. Still got the original case for it. With the original cable. The only thing is, it's got an English type shaver plug on it, which is it's not the same as a Euro, if I remember right. I think they're narrower. But I've probably got an adapter I can use, or I can just cut the bugger off. That's done it. What is it? Is it the proteins or the acids off your skin that does it over a period of time? Just guessing. Right. So that one goes on there. There's 2 retainers I've got to put in. Yeah, no, I've got this retainer here. That's got to go in. Yeah, it's basically what holds the battery into place. I think, is it? No, it's not. It's where the screws go to hold the case together. So that's got to go in there, like so. And then we have these 2 things got to go on here. Like so. Alright, that's good. Oh, I've got this other one here. What's this thing? Ugh. It's another weird. It's got to go. Oh, it goes in this little hole at the back here. But I think the battery's actually set too far back now. I didn't think of that, did I? I don't need it. It's only there to hold the thing down, but I actually glued the battery into place. That's not going anywhere. Could put a little bit of... Where is that piece I clipped off a minute ago? So put that on there, which will then press against the case. Yeah, help hold the battery down. Yeah, so I'll cut it off there. It should stay on. Now, ideally, you get yourself a pack. You still need to solder it in, They cost you about 4 times as much as the batteries, because the batteries are cheap. At the end of the day, they are only little NiCad cells in it. Let's double check that it goes together. Still, even though I've put the other bits in there, like that. And it does. I can feel that it's squeezing up. Yes. Hang on. Yeah, that's good. So just enough just to hold sort of the movement in the battery. Do I need to put anything on there? I think I will. I don't trust it. Because if batteries get warm, this hot melt glue takes quite a bit of heat. If the batteries get warm, it shouldn't get too warm though. Right, so we've got those 2 in there. I'm not going to worry about that other piece. That piece that went over the back there, because I've actually put the battery slightly further back than before. There's nothing that is going to short onto, is there? Nope. So what I might do, just to be safe, I'm just going to put another little piece down there. Just to make sure nothing can. Alright, put it on there. I don't want anything touching it, you see, because if I was using the actual pack, the ends would be blocked off as well. That's better. Okay. Right, so let's put that back. When it came off. Right, that one goes on there, I think. That's right around it. And then we've got, where's the other one gone? Up there. I don't know if I've got the right way around. Looking at this, it's probably a right and wrong way, but we'll know in a second, because if it doesn't actually go together, it might be the wrong way. That one might go this side. Yep, it does. Then you go one way, you see. That goes on there. Then that one goes in there. La 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 la. And I should be able to put that back into there, a bit of luck. Like on both sides. Like so. I feel a little bit of tension there to hold it. Just to make sure that actually. Battery's knackered. It needs charging. Alright, and now I can replace those. If I remember right, I think they're hex. La 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 la. Where are the hex? Star, star, star. Up there. Tiny. Maybe not that one. Okay, up there. That's annoying. No. Actually, I'll use the flatty. Now that screw there went into that little plastic bit, a nylon piece that went across. That's together. Oh, what's happening there? Why isn't that going back? What's this? Yeah, Let's go back, all right? Right. In here we have the cable. It's the original case. It's an old Philishave. You know, decent razors are expensive, aren't they? This should go onto there. This is not going to go into. I don't think it will anyway. No, the two. See, these are a lot closer together than like a French plug. I'm wondering if I use, say, for instance, an adapter like this. See, that's an adapter. Oh God, that should. God, it's loose. Maybe not that adapter. That adapter. Oh God, that was awful. Oh, I don't like adapters. Adapters are horrible. I will cut it off later and put a new one on. It should go in there. Why are they going in? Oh, I know why. Because I need to relax the earth. There you go. Ha ha ha! It went in. Right, it shouldn't matter what round it goes in. Hopefully it works. Why is it? That's weird. So I've got a problem with the switch. It's always on. So there's another fault with that. So I'm going to take it apart later. I know the battery works. That's not a problem. Okay, well, it's taking charge. But when you plug it on charge, it doesn't stop. So there's something going on the board. Or the switch. I think there's a short in the switch. Like the switch is permanently on. Wow. You can't make an omelette without breaking some eggs. That's weird, isn't it? That's really weird. Because the switch works when it's not plugged in. Or not. Right. That's what turned off that. Wow, that's strange, isn't it? And now it's stopping. See, the thing is that it doesn't have two speeds. It's either on or it's off. So it feels like it's like slightly shorting. Anyway, the battery works, all right? We changed the battery successfully, but I've got another problem with it. So that will be another video. But please boot the old like button, because it helps the channel, you know, apparently. if something doesn't work, and it didn't work, that's weird, isn't it? That's really weird. Don't know why it's doing that, so I'm going to take it apart again. But that is another video. Toodaloo!